How are you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video I'm going to address a question that I've actually gotten as a recurring theme since I started making these videos. I've only now thought to actually address this, and that is, how can you see success as an introvert in the fitness profession? All right, so before I go into that topic, as always, if you have not yet, I'm going to encourage everybody to click on that image up there and subscribe to my newsletter, as I send out short emails every Monday on how to see success in the fitness industry. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, click on the YouTube icon below. It won't interrupt this video, and then you'll get new videos every Wednesday based on questions that I see the most. And last but not least, if you've already subscribed to both, first and foremost, thank you. And if you find the information in this video helpful, click on the like button below the video player, as that will help my channel, as every like that I get is good for my video channel. So let's talk about being an introvert and a personal trainer, because a lot of people see introversion as being a barrier to success as a fitness professional. But I wouldn't say that that's the case, as I consider myself very much an introvert. Now, we first need to define the topic correctly, as people think an introvert is somebody that is shy. And an introvert is not somebody that's shy. An introvert is somebody that gets their energy from solitude, as opposed to gets their energy from being around a bunch of people. So for instance, after I teach a boot camp class, I'm like worn out and I need like a couple of hours to myself to kind of recover, all right? Whereas other people will teach a boot camp class and that'll like fill them up with energy, and if they go a long period of time without talking to somebody, they'll feel drawn and they'll need other people to give them energy. So you have to consider how you get your energy. If you're the type of person that gets kind of drawn after speaking to a lot of people, or after a lot of excitement, needing time to recover, that's what makes an introvert. It's not really about shyness. And when it comes to you seeing success and the questions that I get from you guys, I'm assuming that it's not so much that you're an introvert, you're just mislabeling your lack of confidence as introversion, as you can be very successful and introverted. The main thing that we have to do is work on, what you have to say, reprogramming your mind a little bit, and then if we're able to do that, then I think you'll be able to see success when it comes to approaching clients, getting clients to approach you, and then the end goal being able to turn them all over, because your goal is to build your book of business and have a lot of clients. The first thing that you have to do if you want to build your confidence, despite your introversion, is you have to believe your own hype. All right, I think very early in the beginning, there was a time when one of the best trainers in my gym asked if I would train his client while he was on vacation, and I said I didn't want to do it, because deep down I didn't feel that I was as good as him as a trainer. And parts of that may be true. I may not have studied as much as I should have. I may not have prepared as much as I do now. And that plays a part into how you approach people. You start to wonder, am I even qualified to train them? But when you dedicate yourself to your craft and you work on being a better trainer, studying, reading articles, going over your certification manuals over and over to fill in the gaps when you get questions, then you'll find that you have a lot more confidence. Do you have something to have confidence in? Because if I'm teaching a class, it doesn't matter where I go nowadays. I own that class as soon as I walk in the room. All right, I'm louder, I'm more confident, I'm more friendly, because I know what I'm doing. I've prepared. And if you don't have a sequence, or if you don't have a structure, I definitely recommend you can check out my Dumbbells to Dollars course, as that gives you structures on how to see success. So click on that image, because it will give you more information on how to run classes and how to have more confidence in your structure. But you also have to enjoy what you're doing. Do you enjoy being a fitness professional? Are you happy in the gym environment? Or is it soured perhaps by your fitness manager, who puts a lot of pressure on you to make sales? If that's part of your lack of confidence, the feeling that you need to make sales all the time, you can't let it bother you. You have to understand that personal training and salesmanship, because you are a salesman, is not 100%. You're actually going to get rejected more than you're going to get a sale, so you have to develop thicker skin. You can't be broken down if somebody doesn't want to train with you, or somebody doesn't want to learn your new routine, because that's just them that day. Some days I walk into a store and I want a sales associate to talk to me and help me make a purchase. Some days I walk into a store and I don't want to be bothered. You may just happen to catch a client on a day where they don't want to be bothered, but that doesn't mean that you should stop going from client to client in order to help more people, because you never know who that next client is that will say, you know what, hey, I can use that extra help. Sure, let's set up a one-on-one and possibly that may sign up. Now, when it comes to approaching people, that may be something that you're reluctant to do. I've mentioned this in my How to Sell Personal Training video. You can set up situations where clients are going to come to you. And as always, the number one thing that I suggest that you do, especially if you're working in a big box gym, is to teach classes, because you don't have to approach anybody. You don't have to get anybody on an individual level to come to your classes. If you want, what you can do is you can go onto the loudspeaker, or you can have anybody at the front desk go onto the loudspeaker or the intercom at your gym, and then have them promote your class 30 minutes before. Hey, we got a great boot camp class taught by Jonathan. Come to it. And then really all you have to do is teach a class with confidence, be happy that you're there, and then people will then approach you for your advice, for your expertise, and may decide that they want to make a purchase for a small group paid class, large group paid class, or personal training. The next thing you can do that I also mentioned in my How to Sell Personal Training video is you can set up a trainer on duty situation. We have a picture of yourself in the front, say trainer on duty. Hey, if you need any help, ask Jonathan from the hours of 5 to 8. He's not training any clients. He'll be happy to help you. Now, people that are actually interested will approach you, and you don't have to worry about that level of rejection. Now, the next issue is trainers don't know how to convince clients to train with them. And the one thing that you can do is you can always offer them something that they think they deserve anyway, because most gyms offer every one of their patrons at least one personal training session, and most personal trainers don't get the opportunity to give it to the client. So if you're just walking the floor and saying, hey, I'm just making sure that you got your personal training, one-on-one, if a client is interested, they'll say yes. If a client is not interested, they'll say no, and you can just keep moving on to the next person. But the reality is you're just doing your job, and then you don't feel so much that it's your personality on the line or it's something that you did that makes the client not want to train with you. Now, even if you are engaging in this type of tactic, offering them something that they feel they deserve anyway, all you have to do when you talk to these clients is take a genuine interest in their actual goals. People love to talk about themselves. So you don't need to go on a tangent and be like Mr. Super Happy or tell them your entire life story. Really, people are going to the gym for themselves, so all you have to do is get them to talk about themselves. What are your goals? How long has it been since you were at your goal? What has been some barriers to you seeing success? What's your biggest issue now? What's your favorite thing to do? These are just simple questions you can be asking clients every single time, and they all have their own story. What do you struggle with when it comes to eating? That can open up an entire floodgate of conversation, and then you can just go into your professional mode. And the last thing that you want to understand is when it comes to the fitness industry and when it comes to training people, the personal interaction is inevitable. It comes with the territory. So your introversion or your shyness is not going to help you. It may be a good idea to journal every day, before you go to work, saying, I'm going to have a great day. I'm a great trainer. I can't wait to help people. I actually journal every morning about things that I want to do or things that I want to accomplish in the day to kind of set my mind and to try to eliminate those self-limiting beliefs that I walk around with, such as nobody's going to want to train with me because I'm young. Nobody's going to want to train with me because I'm new. Nobody's going to want to train with me because I'm not as in good a shape as XYZ trainer over there. All of that thinking is only going to give you higher anxiety, and you're going to be weird when you approach clients. You're going to act like your service isn't worth buying anyway, so why would they invest in it? All right, so you have to believe your own hype. And when you believe in your own hype and when you're excited about what you do and when you're happy about where you are, you tend to do a couple of things that you should be doing anyway. You make things fun. Fitness is fun. Helping people is fun. And whoever doesn't want your help, you know what? Forget about it. Move to the next person. You tend to have more energy than the client walking in. People are going to be attracted to the energy that you have when you're in the gym. So if you're slumped over and you're like intimidated and scared of everything, people are not going to want to talk to you. All right, so you need to kind of reprogram your mind, understand that rejection is going to happen, and that, you know what? It's okay. You don't need to be something that you're not. All you have to be is a trainer, because when people sign up with you, they want to know that, yeah, you're a nice person, but they're only signing up with you to be a trainer. They're not going out on a date with you. So if you can convey that and take advantage of the suggestions that I gave you, such as teaching classes, trainer on duty, and offering people services that they should be getting anyway, that should help you with your shyness. All right, so I hope you found this video helpful. It may help you to watch the How to Sell personal training video, and I'll put that in the description link below, as it will go into more depth as to the techniques that you can use in order to get people's attention. I would definitely say, if you're looking for structure that you can have more confidence in your training, check out my Dumbbells to Dollars course, because it will help you in those areas. And just believe in yourself. You know, the more that you believe in yourself, the more other people will believe in you. So I have more videos to make. I'll be back next Wednesday. I'm back on my routine. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the newsletter, and don't forget to check out the Dumbbells to Dollars course, as it will be very helpful for you. So I will see you all next week, but as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe, stress levels low, get rest, don't slap anybody, love your clients, they'll love you back. I'll see you all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.